Hyperscape is now an open beta, guys. So PC players around the world can now drop into Hyperscape and start playing the game, and which is absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, it's not for those of you or us that play on consoles as of yet. It's supposed to release later this summer for those of us that are playing on consoles. But with that, guys, you know, at Ubisoft Forward, we got the announcement of the open beta coming, and for Hyperscape. And what I got to say is that overall, guys, this is a very exciting game. In my opinion, a very different kind of take on BR in my personal opinion. But, you know, one thing I wanted to talk about in this segment of the show is the possibility of Hyperscape adding a campaign. Now, we've talked about this before, about how we would love to see there be other game modes outside of just the BR side of Hyperscape. I think that this is like an expansive ordeal, in my personal opinion, unlike any other BR we've seen up to this point, maybe minus that of like Call of Duty. But I really feel that Hyperscape has something here, and from what we've seen, especially even like what they showed us at the Ubisoft Forward event, I feel that there's a ton of things to learn about Hyperscape and this world that they're building here, whether it's Neo Arcadia or outside of that. This leads me to wonder, will Hyperscape be bringing us a campaign at some point or another? Some kind of like story mode or some missions that you can play and learn more about Neo Arcadia or about this world just in general. It's very interesting. It seems like there's absolutely something here for like a campaign. Now, maybe they want you just to explore those things within Neo Arcadia from a Battle Royale perspective. However, it just really feels to me that this is a game that could have other game modes outside of that of the BR side of things. Could have game modes that are on different maps and such, not necessarily on Neo Arcadia, which I'm sure they're going to add other game modes on Neo Arcadia in the Battle Royale format. But I really do believe, guys, that this is a game that they've kind of really put emphasis on, you know, just really having these different animations and talks about the history and such of Neo Arcadia, unlike any other BR we've seen to date. And so it leads me to believe that we might be getting some type of campaign, or maybe some, you know, different like character missions, something of that nature down the road. I don't know what all of you would think about that, but I would love to know more about this world. And I think that we could probably agree with, you know, really any of these other, you know, BRs that are out there, like Fortnite, or if we're talking about Apex Legends, understanding where you are, the history around where it is that you're fighting or where you're dropping, you know, all of those things play a part in the world building and building a fan base and all of that stuff. And so I think knowing the history of it is really important. And I really think that with Hyperscape, Ubisoft has absolutely made this kind of approach that they want there to be this living, breathing type of environment, that there's so much stuff to explore or to learn about, whether you're talking by dropping into the game into Neo Arcadia, or if you're playing things outside of the BR side of things, which we have, like I said, I have no insider information. I have no idea if this is something that they're going to do, but it's certainly something that I would love to see, because I just think that this is like the first Battle Royale game. And like I said, Call of Duty Warzone and Call of Duty as a whole, of course, there's, you know, the campaign and such outside of all of that. But this is a game that there's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of question marks about, you know, where this is. Like, are we, you know, what planet are we on here? Is this a, you know, are we on Earth? Is it, you know, it's obviously very futuristic. I believe it was, I forget which year it was, 2054 or something like that. And we're in this, you know, this futuristic, you know, near future world. And I would love to see and learn more about how we got to where we are with this, you know, the game in Neo Arcadia as a whole, understanding it. But even if they decided to do it in the game, as far as from the Battle Royale perspective, that you can explore and learn more during the fight or whatever it might be, I just think like character missions or a campaign could really tell us so much more that we would love to understand about Neo Arcadia. And that just helps build the legacy. It builds the lore of and the story of these games. And I think that's really important moving forward for the Battle Royale genre. But let me know, guys, in the comment section down below, will Hyper Scape add a campaign or some type of character missions at some point in the future? Let me know what you guys think. And for more Hyper Scape content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.